We head to North Main Street to the beautiful 1884 Suter Building, home to Herkimer County Historical Society. Behind the magnificent carved mahogany doors are free self-guided exhibits featuring early settlers and transportation, agriculture, industry, and domestic life in Herkimer County.
As you browse through the home of the Herkimer County Historical Society, you'll be going through a home that never was. It was built by Dr. Suter back in 1884, but he never lived in it. It is very, very interesting. Be sure when you come in here to go up to the second floor and look at the collection of dollhouses. There are some 27 dollhouses. And while you're there, see if you can find E.T. because he's hiding in one of them.
We head back to Route 5 and 2 blocks east to King Street for lunch. There's a bit of construction going on, but we've heard from our sources that PK Pubs is a local favorite.
If you're looking for a pleasant meal fit for a king, then come here to the corner of Pleasant and King in Herkimer to PK's Pub, because you're going to be treated to a meal that is exactly fit for a king and, for that matter, for a queen as well.
PK's is Peter K. and Sons. Well, this is probably one of the oldest restaurants in Herkimer. Still operational as a restaurant and a bar, and it's probably been about 100 years old. We've been here for 4.5 years, my husband and I. Well, we used to frequent the place, and the gentleman wanted to get out and sell it, so we thought we'd open it as just a hamburger, quick steak sandwich, and we've developed into quite a restaurant. We've expanded. My son Brian operates the kitchen. He manages it during the day for my husband and I. Our other 2 sons are here behind the bar, and my husband and I are here 5 of the 6 days we're open. My husband and I both enjoy people. My day job involves people, and we just like everybody that we meet. We have the time to sit and talk with people, get to know them a little bit, our customers, and they know us, and we like it.
PK's may be one of the best kept secrets in Herkimer County, but it's no secret to the locals. When we came in here today, we ran into Judge Anthony Garamone from Utica. If you come in here this week and have an entree, you will then be treated to a free dessert homemade by Kay.
Harvest time is a busy time all over the Mohawk Valley, and no worker's busier than the worker bee. The wild aster and goldenrod are in bloom, and they're busy as bees making honey at Fenster Honey Farms in Frankfort.
I was once young and free, but my troubles got me to this mess.
Yeah, I've been beekeeping for probably about 35 years to 40, and we grew up on a farm, so I've always been around bees. My dad had them. His father used to have honeybees. Back years ago, every farm around used to have their own bees. So, you get the pollination of all your clovers and alfalfas in the fields, and if you have apple trees around, the main thing is you get pollination from all the fruits. The honeybee is mainly used for pollination because it's so easily moved, and there's so many in a colony. This time of year, there's probably 50,000-60,000 bees in each colony. So if you move those into an apple orchard or something, they get really good pollination. Whereas the natural bees, and with all the pesticides and sprays, a lot of your natural bees don't exist anymore. Well, they have the natural instinct to gather the nectar that they need for themselves. They're constantly raising young bees, and that takes a lot of nectar and pollen for their diet. And the honeybee also has the instinct to store surplus, which the other bees do not do. So they also store the surplus because they know they have a long winter ahead of them.
Why does someone stay in beekeeping for almost 4 decades?
Mainly because it pretty much gets you back to nature, and you're outdoors most of the time, and it's just a very enjoyable hobby, which turned into a business.
You can find Fenster Honey Farms honey and honeycomb at Twin Orchards, North Star Orchard, Shenatries, and Melrose Grocery.
It's time for the coop.